What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to the forest. Today we are joined by Kat, who has shaved her head. Do you want to go ahead and explain why you decided to shave your head, Kat?
Well, there's no real reason. Other than...
Great explanation.
I don't know, the game doesn't want to cooperate with what I already had today. So I basically had to start a whole new person, which is sad.
That was I'll explain it for you. She got a new computer, and character data didn't transfer over. Hence, new character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tough explanation, I know. Anyway, so Kat doesn't have much of anything, so...
Which is really sad.
Yeah, a little bit. And she's slow now.
Yes, I don't like it. I do not like it.
Today's goal is going to be to build the medical building. We'll come up with a name for it. The Quack Shack, because the doctors are probably not actually great at the summer camp. Anyway, this right here is just kind of a rough guide for where we're going to orient the building, like left to right. This is kind of the rough angle we're going to do it on. And the design we're going for is a plus sign with rounded corners, I guess. So if you think of it in like a grid, so you've got like a line of 3 down the middle, a line of 3, and then you've got 45-degree angles going around. I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining this. Kat can vouch.
Instead of points, yeah. Instead of points at the cross section, it's gonna be like curved.
Yeah, and I want to make this pretty much not as low as it can possibly go, but pretty close to it, because this is the highest point. And so as we run it down, you can see it gets a lot higher, and we have to run stairs down to connect to whatever path we decide to do. But basically, this is going to be super simple, so I'm not going to show the whole thing probably. But it's roughly just 1 wide segments. So as soon as you get to 2, you back it off ever so slowly until we hit 1, and do that all the way around, snapping to the right angle in 45 degrees. However, one fun thing is that you can only snap... Kat, do you know how many segments it is? 12? 9?
No, I have no idea. I haven't built anything that big.
Whenever you're using these custom foundations, as we found out before, there's only so far you can go before it tells you, no, you can't do it. You get red blueprints. And so we're going to build this in 2 segments. It's going to be like 2 halves, basically, and they'll come together, and it'll be awesome. But basically, we started at the front left corner, so that's going to be the entrance. We'll have this 45-degree angle right there, and then this will come out at a right angle until we get to here.
At a right angle from the original section spot.
And then go back over. And this side will be like a room, we're thinking. So we're going to have a front entrance and a back entrance. I'm thinking this will kind of be well, I guess the front and back doesn't really matter. But 2 entrances. One on this side of the camp, and then one from like the counselor cabin area. Kat, I feel like I just cut you off. What were you saying?
Basically the same thing.
Okay,
like
glad we're on the same page.
And one over there.
Okay, so I started there, and I need to go, I think, 1 more segment, and then I backtrack across? I think that's what we did? Yeah, so I'm running this all the way back to the corner, which looks very strange.
I thought you started on this corner and then went over here.
Well, no, this would be half of it, right?
Yeah, I thought this was the starting point.
Because if I do 1 more... No, I can do 1 more. I think that'll work. That's 32. So now that that's in place, we can get rid of this guy. So that's half. And it looks really strange right now. I realize that. Oh, crap. You know what? Or could that be cool? I'm thinking before I say things. If I start here and run the blueprint this direction, it's going to change the orientation of the planks. But could that be kind of cool?
I think it'd be pretty interesting.
Having them go different directions?
I think it'd be pretty interesting.
I think so too. Maybe. Now we just have to get these to line up properly. Okay, I think I got it. That's perfect. Okay, so now this is gonna go out by one, and then... Oh man, this is gonna be... rough. Oh, and I have to line this up so it's... Crap. It doesn't work.
Why not?
I needed to take the first segment one longer. Because I just anchored it right here. And now I should be having to cut back to this.
Yeah.
But unfortunately... Oh, wait, that's not going to work regardless. Because it leaves this opening right here. I don't know how easy this is to see, but...
This one that runs at a weird angle this entire way.
Mm-hmm. How do we make this work? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. Figure out how we make this floor plan work. Did I screw that up at all? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It looks right. It's just...
What may need to be done is we run it this way first.
Which way first? It doesn't matter where we start. It's too many points were placed. So I think what I needed... No, that's where I went wrong. So I started in this corner right here. I needed to take the first one all the way to the far corner. And back. I stopped one shy of that.
Ah.
So guess what that means? I get to redo both of them.
Fun.
Whoopee! Hey, Kat. This is really awkward.
Yes.
So I ran the blueprint all the way to the far corner, like I said I should have done. And I can place one more point, but when trying to cut back at this steep of an angle, it turns red because it won't allow that steep of an angle to be created.
Well.
So, this is going to have to be done... What if I back it off to that point right there and run this 45 all the way to where it's in line?
What if you cut it in half at the 45s?
Let me place this real quick and I'll show you. So we would do 2 of those and then you'd run a rectangle down the middle. Also, I need to eat. So right now we would build another rectangle right here. That's 1 wide in length. And then off of that, you would run... So like off the left edge of that, then you would come out and do another segment.
Like this one.
Yeah. So 2 segments that look exactly like this, and then a rectangle in the middle. It's going to leave a weird pattern in the floor. I say weird, but it could be kind of cool, because we were sort of not intentionally going for like 2 different angles, but doing it this way, we'll be able to get the... Actually, no, maybe that would serve as a transition. So if these are running lengthwise, and then the ones in the middle would run at an angle, and then the ones on the other side would run perpendicular to these. That could be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And then, like, in the middle, it would we could have the desk.
Yeah,
like,
also, I totally just looked at your character in-game to, like, try and talk to you. I was, like, looking... Oh... It's like, have you ever played a game where something, like, flies at the screen and you, like, move your head out of the way, or, like, you move your head to try and see more? Like, that doesn't work, but you do it anyway.
Like, you try, but it's like, oh,
it doesn't do anything, but you do it anyway. And, like, in racing games, like, you lean into them.
Oh, yeah, you're just, like, leaning with the car or whatever you're doing. I love those.
Is that lined up? That looks pretty dang close. We're gonna use that. All right, let's try and get this rectangle on the first try. Crap, now I'm guesstimating 45-degree angles. This is going to be fun. Okay, so that would be the rectangle in the middle. Which I think is going to look kind of cool. There's a little bit of a difference in height, but at this point in the game, I don't really care about that kind of stuff anymore. Okay, so this is how many logs? 23. Are those 23 and 23? 29 and 23. So this might be a little bit more expensive, but I think it'll work. And now for the last segment. Hopefully this will look good when it's done. I hope. There's a very good chance this might look like crap, but... Oh, this works out perfectly. Okay. That looks freaking cool. From this angle, it's like an X, and we could do windows on all 4 corners of the X. Or maybe not, because we actually need to use some of the walls for storage and stuff. That took so long.
It looks really cool.
But that does look... yeah. Sorry, I'm like needing validation after all that work. I think that looks cool.
I think so too.
Only question is, do we want to run this left segment that I just got done doing? Do we want to run that with the planks perpendicular? So that the 2 sides match and that the middle is just different? Because right now the left and the middle...
match.
Yeah. And I could easily change that. It's just the place I started. But now that we have it ran, literally just copy it but start in a different spot. I hear cannibals and I hope they don't come visit us. Kat, what do you think?
I think it'd be cool if this side matched this side. And then, like, before you finish placing it, I could remove the blueprint.
Yeah, you clear it and then I place it and hopefully it works perfectly.
Here's hoping.
All right.
You want to try it? Did we want to save and then try it?
Probably. Cat with the ideas. I like it. We'll be right back with hopefully a flipped floor pattern. Okay. Moment of truth. Does it? Ooh. Okay, I'm so glad we did that. That looks cool.
Ooh, yeah, that does look
That
cool.
looks really cool, because now it's like, it all connects.
Yeah. And it's looking good.
That looks awesome.
I love how somehow, in the process, you dropped an extra log from that side. Like, in the matching, you dropped a log. Which is helpful.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be part of this end right here. I had to fudge it just a little bit to get it to work, but I think you're not going to be able to tell. Like,
oh, no, you can't tell at all.
Pretty darn straight all the way. Is this where the issue lies? Because this foundation is... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Hold on. I think I might have found the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
And then on this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there should have been an additional one right here. Is it worth redoing?
I think it looks fine. No, I don't think anybody's going to notice.
But when we build it, you're going to have this weird looking support that's not covered by anything.
Oh, this bit.
Yeah, like you'd be able to, I think.
Do you want to try to fix this side?
Kind of.
I won't stop you.
So
you gotta go.
Little difficulties here. Blueprint placing while Cat kills cannibals.
Or attempts to.
I believe in you. With that 0 strength. You've got this. Ow!
I'm coming.
I'm misplacing blueprints because of you. You jerk.
Oh,
I'd help,
I
but...
may die.
Don't.
I mean, that's the goal, is to not.
I believe in you, Cat.
Hi, person.
Do I need to cancel this
Let's
and
get them
come
all...
help?
I just need to get them all aggroed to me and then start running. No, and not die. Oh, I may die.
Run into the water if you need.
That's where I'm trying to get.
I'm going to try and finish this with a haste.
Oh. Fell into the water.
Are you down or are you okay?
I'm down.
You're down?
Oh, I died immediately.
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm on my way back.
Okay. I'm going to try and finish building this while dodging cannibals.
Good luck.
Thank you. I will need it. I will very much need it. And I hope I'm not sacrificing any accuracy while doing this. Oh crap. I need to cancel the last blueprint.
Oh no.
Before placing this one. Cat, please hurry.
I'm on my way.
I'm gonna dance around cannibals until Cat gets here to cancel that blueprint. Oh my gosh! Luckily I have a little bit of armor and the stamina to kind of dodge them.
Unlike me, who has like no stamina.
This is not ideal.
No.
That wall was just incredibly damaged and I approached it and it snapped back into looking... Wait, what? Now it's fine? Now it's terrible? Now it's... What the heck is going on with this wall?
There, I don't know. But I'm like running for the water because...
Are you encountering cannibals on your way back?
Yep. Which is funny because I didn't like encounter them at all until I got close to the
Of course you wouldn't.
And now he's just like following me along.
Anyway, I guess we can use this opportunity to talk about things. So we ended up running these, like, you know how we just got done talking about how this was only 7 wide, whereas the other side was 8? Bear with me while I avoid cannibals. Oh, and he's got a friend now too. Or he came back. We decided to run this side the opposite direction. You can see which way I'm running it right now. So they're going to be perpendicular to how you'll enter. So that way, if you... Oh my gosh, I'm out of stamina.
Oh no.
I can't sprint for more than like half a second. So literally I've got jukes now, and that's it. Oh gosh, this sucks a lot.
I don't think this guy is still following me, so I'm gonna...
We've got this side run sideways, the middle at a 45, and then the other side vertical. If you're looking at it from one angle. And hopefully that'll work best. Because now it'll look like it's a band, kind of like a crescent pattern. So, literally the game plan here is to cancel the blueprint as soon as you get here, Kat. I'll place this, and then we can kill him, and then we can actually build this thing.
I'm on my way.
I see you!
Alright.
A wild cat has appeared. This one closest should be what, 29, I think?
Yeah. If I can find it in there. It's 23. Don't want to cancel that. That would be painful.
It would. I don't know where they went. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get the? Oh, you got the right one. Okay. Whew, I was worried.
There's this one right here. There's a girl somewhere over on the other side.
I need to eat, not equip my dried meat. Eat it. Okay.
And then my one medicine is going into fixing my health.
I'm gonna repair this wall before it goes down.
Hey.
Holy crap.
Don't be attacking that. Be attacking me instead. Come on, buddy.
Literally repairing that as... Is he down?
Yeah, I think.
Cut off his head just to be sure. Okay, good enough.
There's a girl over here in the water.
Does she need to die too? Probably.
Yeah. She's just kind of running around.
Oh, in circles? Ugh. I can't get up there. Come on.
Got her back up. All right.
Hey, you! Get down from there! Feel like there's a Family Guy reference in there somewhere for anyone that gets that. Or is it Family Guy?
Oh my god, there's another one. Way over here. He's just casually walking around.
Was that the one up in the tree, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. Regardless, you die. I like how they drop their teeth as you hit them. It's kind of awesome. And you can collect it if you just spam E while you do this. Out of stamina, but I don't care.
Are there any others?
I sure
there
hope
were,
not.
So many of them. I thought there were like 4 of them.
So, this is the blueprint that we made. I think it's ready to be built. What does the dead cannibal think?
key will be part of the base.
Yeah? Perfect. Right, that is the most solid foundation we could ever have.
Yes,
let's get this thing built, and hopefully the heights work out okay. I'm really hoping they do, because otherwise, whew, that's gonna suck. It's done. Oh, this, dang it. It happened in a different spot.
Oh god.
Only in that one spot, though, right?
That's what it looks like. And it'll be covered up by a door. It'll be fine. Oh.
Yeah.
Or not a door, by a wall.
Maybe. The wall's gonna go on top of the... Dang it. Oh well. Whatever. It's built. We're not destroying it at this point. We don't even have the logs to fix it.
No.
And that brings us to our next point. So I didn't have the time to do an entire farming session before this. So we have these 2 things of logs here, and then 3 more racks of logs to our name, farmed. So we're going to do rock walls. Because they're aesthetically pleasing, and it'll break up all the wood everywhere.
Yep.
And also because we don't have any. But we won't talk about that. So hopefully these... They snap. We should probably just do the auto-snapping ones, and then just clear the ones we don't need. And just do that in all 3 sections. Except over here, because that's a thing.
What did it do?
It did the little arch thing. That's not going to fly. Do we have to... We might have to do these slightly...
By hand.
Only slightly by hand. Because that's going to do some weird stuff. It's technically at an angle.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, but you've got a hole in the floor here.
You kind of got it here, too.
This is awkward. Okay, so instead of that, what if we run this to the edge and then do it custom to here-ish and over?
Let's see.
Is that going to work? It just... no. That looks strange. If there's a way to get this to connect just straight across like that. And there is.
By just putting a pillar?
Not a pillar, but just 2 more rocks. And I kind of want to move that ever so slightly because there's a little bit of a gap. But basically, we're going to do rock walls, so it's going to be a lot of rock farming. That's better. How's this side coming? Oh boy. This is going to be interesting, and hopefully it's going to work. How'd this side come out? Perfect?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, there are our walls. The only downside to this and doing rock walls is that the doorways don't work. Like...
Normal doorways.
No, so we'd have to either have it be like open concept in that we just don't have doors, we just have openings to get in. And then the windows, we're going to have to cut out a section. Or not cut out, but just not build.
Yeah.
So these ends right here are going to have to get removed and replaced with just some manually placed ones. Maybe 3 segments on each side. Something... Wait, is that 3? Something like that? To give you an opening? What are you working on, Kat?
You'll see.
I'll see. Are you building a door? You're going to be able to see the wood, though, aren't you?
Not if you do it right. If you put the wood in...
Are you going to do stone on both sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you do stone on both sides, you just got to be really careful. Like, this side is fine. This side you got to be careful on because it will lock you into the room.
What do you mean?
I have discovered that. The door gets stuck on the wall.
Ah.
If it's too close to inside the door, the door gets stuck on the wall.
Would it look weird if we just had a wood
door frame?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What if we were to do that? What if we did the wood? Actually, yeah, let's do that. So each end we'll do out of wood. So it's consistent, and that way we can do windows. I think that'll work. Just do a custom wall and place it, and then just...
I mean, you could also just do a custom doorway.
No, but if you just do the custom wall, then you can put it in, no problem. And it snaps perfectly, and we only need it on these ends, so it'll work perfectly. Well, not quite perfectly, but it auto-removed some of those. That's kind of nice. And then if I can just get this, clear that. We can do a window there. Nope, this won't be a door.
Oh, I thought...
That's going to be a window, this will be a door, and that will be a door.
This one does.
Yeah. So let's clear these rocks. And is the lock on the right side? Now it is. I think that's going to look nice.
All right.
It'll still tie it in with the rest of everything, having the wood.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously we're going to have a wood roof, because doing a stone roof is, to my knowledge, not possible through conventional means, at least. But okay, we're only going to have enough logs to really get the walls up and not a roof. So hopefully we can do that and then get the walls built today. Does that sound doable?
I start putting rocks?
Hopefully. No response. That's okay. Let's get these walls up.
I mean, I was asking if I should put in the rocks. I assumed it was like, yeah. I mean, I assumed... Because each of these is only 5.
Yeah, this isn't going to take that long, actually. So we're not going to show it all, obviously, because as fun as this is, it's not, at least to watch. But
yeah, a whole lot of it is just running around gathering rocks.
I think this is going to look really nice, though. I don't want to finish the walls yet, at least the ends, because we can run through them easy.
Yeah.
Well, these can be done, but... Okay, though. We're going to get to work, and when we rejoin you, we should hopefully have some nice-looking walls. Alright, so this is what it looks like with 2 levels of rock wall. And I think we want to do a 3rd. We're going to have to, right? Otherwise, you're going to have a gap all the way around the building.
Depends on how low the roof bit comes down.
Yeah, that's true. But also, we were literally just talking about this right before we cut back. There's this lovely little gap in the wall right here. We were trying to fill it with rock, and it looked kind of strange. Came up with the idea of putting log supports in all the corners of this middle room, which I think could work and break up the walls a little bit. I think that'll look nice.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do that, then we're able to anchor the roof to the 4 log walls, as well as to all these anchor points. Assuming we can even have a roof with that many anchor points. That's going to be awkward if we can't. Otherwise, we'll do a weird roof design. It's going to be expensive, because it's going to be several roofs in one.
Yeah.
But it could be cool. Is this going to work? If we could do this all in one, that'd be awesome. And it's looking like we might be able to. We would just need to get the supports in place first. Right there. Then raise it up. It does some weird stuff. Like right here.
I can't wait to see it.
So maybe we'll go with just a super shallow roof. Like as shallow as it can be. Just to prevent that weirdness. That's not terrible.
No?
Having the little opening all the way around. As long as we had the logs in the corners to act as like a support and to actually connect it to.
Mm-hmm.
That could work.
I think it looks pretty cool.
This one in the middle here is very strange. But that'll hopefully get cleaned up once we actually have anchor points to actually anchor it to.
Yeah.
But I think we're onto something. Maybe.
All right. Possibly.
Do we want to place the logs? How many logs do we have left? Enough to get the anchors or the supports, the pillars?
We've got...
And we have that plus more, right?
Yeah, there's 9 on there, and I think there's a whole
Yeah, and we only need 8 in here. So yeah, let's figure that out real quick, and then we'll place the roof. And hopefully it'll look a little better than this.
I think it looks pretty nice.
I think so too. I mean, there's only so much you can do with a room of this shape.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we were to build like 4 roofs, which it would be expensive. It'd look better probably, but that's just an unnecessary expense. And I think this looks okay. The only question is, do we want to do stick fence on top of all the stone to like connect it to the roof? Or do we just leave that gap?
I like the gap.
I kind of do too. Plus, I think the sticks are tall enough that they'd poke through the top of the roof, which I don't think I'd like. I like this. How's it look from the outside? I like those super shallow roof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It works. It really works. That's cool. I like this. Cat, we did good. Go us.
Yeah. Woo.
Next time, we will put a roof on this thing, add some stairs, and probably furnish it all in one episode. So we can knock this thing out in 2 episodes. It's not going to be too extravagant. A bunch of cabinets, couple beds, and all of our medicine will be stored on it. So
yeah.
We're going to have to do a log farming session before that, though, because we are pretty much out of logs. Like,
yeah.
It's getting bad. So some of the roof might actually be partially... No, just kidding. I take that back. We do have some logs left. I'll probably use them on some cabins. And speaking of cabins, Kat, would you like to go ahead and pick a cabin?
Sure,
you were the
which
very
one has been...
first person to ever join. Minus Carson.
So, I get to pick any cabin?
Pick any cabin. It doesn't even have to be a finished one. So you've got 3 that are finished. Actually, no, I think I finished this one as well. 4 that are finished. An additional 4 more over here. And then there will be 1 by itself over here.
I'm picking this one.
The second one?
Yes, because I just noticed some aloe grows about right here for me.
You would choose that. And for that reasoning. I'm going to put a skull on the front just to show that it's been claimed. Or at least the blueprint for it. You can remove that once you start decorating and stuff. But okay, that's been claimed. If anyone else is watching this that has joined or plans on joining at any point, feel free to start thinking about which one you want, because I don't even know how many people have joined, but there's only so many, so.
I forgot there was a cabin in a tree over here.
Uh-huh. And then another one over here. I don't know if we'll keep those. Probably. They had some, I don't know, they look kind of cool.
I still like mine.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I like our new building. It's certainly a work in progress. We've got a little bit of work to do for it to be nice and fancy. And it definitely has its issues. But we won't talk about those. So. But yeah, thank you for watching.
I see no issues.
What was that?
I see no issues.
None. Especially if you look away from it. There are no issues with it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Kat, thank you for your help.
Always a good time.
Always. Except when replacing blueprints tediously. That gets that gets rough. But we got it done, and it's looking good because of it. But thank you again for like the 5th time for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, though, as always, take care.